I didn't know if that was Jinxie or her. How could this happen? I almost had him, too. The defense's assistant will refrain from growling her frustrations. Athena, are you alright? Oh, I know Mayor Chen was innocent, but there's nothing we can do. This sucks! Sykes, Dono, allow me to put you out of your misery. Can I decline your offer? Abandon your client and your misplaced faith in him, and join me. Together we can rule the galaxy. That will make the inevitable guilty verdict far easier to accept. Great. Now he's playing Simon Says with us. Well, he's not going to fool us with his stupid mind games. Athena, don't fall for his tricks. Now I'm the one who's dazed and confused. I can't even think straight. Hey, are you alright? Oh, man. Now I suggest you make a mad dash from the courtroom into the wild blue yonder. Only by running shall your mind be cleared and your conscience cleansed. Your conscience. I think he means conscience. Alright, I'll be back. Oh, I get the fancy objection this time. Stay with me, Athena. Don't let yourself be twisted by that samurai. Follow? Mr. Justice, I heard the word objection, but what is it you object to? Huh? Oh, right. I guess I have to come up with something. That objection was more of a reflex than anything else. Though I was hoping something would come to me while I was trying to stop Athena. The court is waiting, Mr. Justice. Though as it stands now, I'll be forced to declare your client guilty and with your legal skills suspect if this is it. Oh, because of this one time, my entire legal skills that I've spent years honing is suddenly suspect. Now, do you have anything that could overturn the prosecution's case? Well, actually, I do. I'm Apollo Justice, and I'm fine. Apollo, you do have something more than your cores of steel, don't you? Not really, but we'll be fine. But... I've got absolutely nothing. That's never stopped me before. I have to explain how the real killer could have escaped that locked room. Because it's all over if I don't. Oh... Apollo, this calls for a new approach. Try to think outside the box. Or in this case, inside the box. And what a doozy that locked room is, too. Okay, alright. Well, Mr. Justice, do you have anything that can counter the prosecution's argument? I have an idea. Do or die, do or die! The defense will now explain how it would be possible to escape the locked room. Sure about this, Apollo? Can you really explain what happened? I'm fine. We just need to think this whole escaping a locked room thing over from the beginning. So let's see, if the killer had escaped, how could they have done so? The choices are pretty limited. Yeah, they are, but the room has a window, but it only opens 6 inches, and out to a cliff. Well, the air vent is kind of what I was thinking of, but it's way up off the ground. It's up too high, and there's nothing you could stand on to reach it. And needless to say, the Forbidden Chamber wouldn't open no matter what we did. So that's out. Might as well turn that off because that ain't doing shit. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, that's why we gotta keep the solution simple. Like they say, simple is best. Okay, we need to rule out all of the absolutely impossible escape routes. That we do. Then whatever's left might lead us to how the Fox Chamber was compromised. Once you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains must be the truth. Your Honor, the defense proposes that the killer escaped through here. Okay. I don't think we know enough about the Forbidden Chamber to say with any certainty. I mean, I think I have enough HP to try all 3. That is assuming that I have to choose one of the 3. What I'm thinking here is the air duct. And part of the reason for that, this is going to sound so dumb, is because we have a newspaper showing that the thing could fly. The only question is whether or not he could fit through the air duct. That's the only... I'll try that. Just how did the killer escape through there, Mr. Justice? Your reasoning skills seem as questionable as your proposed escape route. I wish I could escape right now. I'm afraid there's no escaping a penalty for your random guessing, Mr. Justice. Wait, wasn't I already? Can I try that one again? Yeah, sure, I'll give you another shot. Your Honor, the defense proposes the killer escape through here. I mean, I guess I have a lot of HP. I can try some stuff here to see what happens. I feel like there has to be more to that room, though. I don't know. The weird thing is, I don't really know if, like, we're going into investigation after this, or if the trial is over after this. Because usually there'd be, like, more investigation after this, but it sure sounds like... we're gunning towards the end here. I mean, did they say anything about the door itself, the main door? Weren't they just saying she locked that one? The question even is, like, when did she lock it, though? She would have had to go in. Well, it sounds like they said that she found the key outside because they were showing her with the key out here. Then they showed the key by itself in here. It's like... Unless we're saying that she was the killer, and she just left through the doors. But I really don't want to think that, but... We'll try that. The hallway door. Uh-oh. That is it. Well, yes, I suppose that would be the only way out. It would appear you've already forgotten. The only available key until Jinxie Tenma came on scene was within that locked room. How would one exit the Fox chamber and lock it without a key, I should have seen this coming. Remember, Apollo, keep it simple. Simple, right. I could understand if the killer had exited the room with the key, but... Well, Mr. Justice, the prosecution has some fine Japanese steel waiting unless you explain yourself quickly. Oh, jeez. I'm fine, I can explain myself. Although I have a lot less HP now. The reason the Fox Chambers hallway door was locked was because... Perp locked it from outside. Tenma locked it from inside. Sounds like maybe they locked it from outside. What if the room was locked from the outside? In other words, the killer took the key through the hallway door, then locked the... Ouch! Consider this. The master key was found inside the tightly locked... Never mind. Any assertion that the key was removed from that room is a blatant contradiction of fact. Exiting the room before locking the door would require taking the key outside. But the key was found inside the room, which does seem like a contradiction. If only we could explain both. Oh, then maybe... Well, let's see if the defense can respond before Prosecutor Blackwell draws his sword. Oh, he's ready. How could the master key be at the crime scene despite the room being locked tight? Slipped it in when the door was open, threw it in from outside, changed the lock. Change the lock? We didn't have time to do that. Slipped it in when the door was open? Well, I was thinking maybe they could have thrown it in through the air vent, but why is the air vent even there if it's not important? So you can say threw it in from outside, and then they'll say, well, wait, how could they have done that? The door was shut, and then you say, yeah, the air vent, though. I'll try that. Or someone threw it into the room from outside. You know, something like, uh-oh. Go out the hallway door, lock the room, and then toss the key back in through the window. That would explain how the master key could be in... Okay, yeah, that's true, too. They could have used the window. And where would you throw it from? There's a cliff outside the Fox Chambers window. Throwing the key in from there is an impossibility. Ooh. Well, okay. Got a point there. Ugh. I wonder if the key could have been tossed in from somewhere other than the window. Somewhere other than the window. Come Could the key have been tossed in through somewhere other than the window? Ah, yeah, here we go. Air duct. The air vent? Yes. The window may be out of the question, but the air vent's not. If you look close, you might see Kaido's face in there. Oh, that's right, the Fox Chamber's air duct. Leads out into the hallway. That's right, the real killer entered the air duct from the vent outside the Fox Chamber. Then dropped the key into the room through the vent inside the chamber. Nice. Oh yeah, put your hand over your chest. That's preposterous. Oh, that explains how the key got in there after it was used to lock the door perfectly. Mr. Justice, I'm afraid I'm a bit confused. Don't worry. I'll explain it so even Your Honor, the dummy, can understand. Say what? First, the real killer, disguised as Tenmataro, murdered the alderman in the Fox Chamber. Then they fled the room through the hallway door and locked it. But what was the mayor doing? Oh, maybe they knocked out the mayor and then... yeah. And we just thought that the alderman hit him in the midst of fighting back. Next, they enter the air duct from the vent outside in the hallway. Finally, the killer tossed the key into the room through the air vent in the ceiling there. And there you have it. All that was left to go after, or all that was left to do after that, was go back through the duct and flee the manor. Unfortunately, someone's happened to see them. Even I could follow that. The judge seems really pleased. That explains everything. The real killer was someone dressed up like Tenmataro. And there was someone else other than the mayor and the alderman in that room. Hey, it looks like that lawyer is beating the jailbird prosecutor. Whoa, that was a total turnabout. The massive forehead of it seems so much more attractive now. Order! Order, I say. Now that I've proved a possible third party, I don't see how our client could be guilty.
Silence.
Silence. Oh my god. My final thrust never misses, sir. Both that little scamp and the tricksy Tanuki saw the yokai after it left the room. But then what? Did that irksome yokai simply go through the foyer and waltz right out the front door? That's exactly what happened. The killer fled from the youch! But that is impossible, without being spotted by the foyer security camera, that is. Oh. The electric eye here would have captured our pesky little yokai trying to escape. Unless, like I was saying before... Yeah, because we already know it was the Joker. I'm gonna stop calling him Mark Hamill. We know it was the Joker. So who's to say he didn't go into the office, take off the costume, you know, and that's why, and then they say they were both there. Because we still haven't addressed where the Joker was in the foyer during all this. However, there is no sign of Tenmataro anywhere in the security footage. What? What indeed? Save for the foyer entrance, there is no other way to flee the manor, is there? I don't feel so good. Wait, I believe there is one other way to escape besides the foyer entrance. There's a large window in the foyer. It's possible to escape through there without being seen by the security camera. Well, what a shitty camera, then. Or what a shitty place for one. Should at least have two of those things in there. Must I point out every crucial detail? Ooh. Alright. That is the cliffside of the manor. Couldn't have gone out that way. The only killer escaping that way would be a dead one. But Non! Wait, so the killer didn't escape out the foyer window? What the heck, right? Right. Ha. I suppose your next proposal is the killer sprouted wings and flew off into the sunset. That would mean the killer really was a yokai. If only we had some sort of evidence that could point to a flying killer. Uh-oh. Are we going that way with it? No! No, we got this by the balls, man! It's gonna make me present the newspaper, isn't it? Well, I thought I was the one with the cords of steel. Well? Oh, I can't wait to hear this. Judge, you've seen worse, and you know it. What evidence do you have that the killer flew away? Oh my god, oh man, I have to do this! Was it this one? Yeah. Holy crap, dude. Take a look at the special edition paper. Tenmataro Reel A Flight of Fancy. I still don't know how to explain this picture. Other than possibly there was like a fly on the camera. It just looked really weird or something. I don't know. No. Oh, there's just no way! There is no way! It is your brain that has flown the coop. That image is not but trick photography or some other form of artifice. Okay then, how about the Tenmataro figure Mr. Filch saw? It just vanished into thin air? I don't know, I wasn't there. No, there is a rational, common-sense explanation for that. That infernal yokai our tricksy Tanuki witness never reached the entrance. He, or should I say she, turned back before the camera's electric eye. So he's definitely gunning... Well, of course, she's the defendant, so... Well, no. Wait a minute. The mayor is the defendant. Now he's saying it was Jinxie. But... if that's what he wants to say, then fine, but he loses the case if he says that, because she's not the defendant. Of course, that all depends on the rules, really, which, you know... Not that I'm saying it's any better, you know, to find out that it was her that did it. Yeah, I understand the gravity, alright. I understand all 9.8 meters per second squared of it. Wow. Like she needs any more to stress out about. So I think we are going to investigate here. Yeah. Oh, I thought we had him too. I thought we had him! Where's the Joker? I want to call the Joker to the stand. And then I want to knock him off the building and listen to him go... The defense will stop competing for the greatest freak-out ever. The little scamp was no doubt simply trying to protect her father. And it's no wonder that her superstitious mind conjured up this mad masquerade. Prosecutor Blackwell's assertion makes perfect sense to me. It's far more convincing than saying the killer escaped by flying out of the window. Did you truly believe this could end any other way? Did we fall right into his trap? What do we do now, Apollo? We give up, that's what we do. Our case no longer stands without a real yokai. If only we had one. No, 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 no. Wait, is it Phoenix? Whoa, did I just say, is it Phoenix? Oh, it's this guy, okay. Yeah, he wasn't gonna just let this slide. He's gonna say, arrest me. This farce is over. How does it feel seeing your own daughter accused of the cover most foul? Now, Mr. Mayor. It would be futile at this point to claim you were the yokai. After all, you had been knocked out cold by a blow to the skull. Slipping into a yokai costume and roaming about the manor would be all but impossible. Shoot. Consider this well. As it stands, your daughter will be arrested for obstruction of justice. But if you confess, the prosecution would be willing to overlook her little yokai farce. Confess? The defendant intends to confess? Wait. Is it Apollo? Prosecutor Blackwell's up to his mind games again. I know, what was he even proposing there? That's like asking whether I want to eat a piece of shit or have a piece of shit shoved up my nose. Mayor Tenma, no, don't fall for his twisted words. If you're sent away for murder, Jinxie will be left all alone. He hasn't said a word. Well, he said that thing earlier. The real killer is. Mayor Tenma's gonna confess? I don't know, I kinda get the feeling maybe he's gonna say something else here, because I don't know. They keep saying, oh, he's gonna do this, but then it's never what you expect. What? What? What is going on here? Are you serious? Oh my god. Mayor Tenma. You are a damn fool. Demon King? This guy's crazy. Well, I think it's time to take a vacation! Oh my god. Oh my god, you guys. This is not happening right now. The witness will, he will explain himself. Are you saying you're Tenma Taro? The yokai we've been chasing this whole time? Indeed, it is I, Tenma Taro. The one whom you seek. Come to reveal the truth. This child is Tenma Taro, you say? Ah, what nonsense! So Mayor Tenma is a yokai now? Ka-ka-ka! His body is now mine. So you're saying that Mayor Tenma is being possessed by you? And then the yokai that Jinxie Tenma and Phineas Filch saw. And the one captured in the newspaper photo. Those were all you? Okay. Your baldness. Can this not be interpreted as an admission of guilt? Well, a confession by a yokai would be quite unprecedented. Holy crap. Be that as it may, the defense's case has been overturned. Huh? What? You claimed the yokai the little scamp saw was some third party, the true killer. The one who escaped from the locked Fox chamber, but it was the accused all along. Oh, man. But it wasn't. He's just putting on a show. He's not really possessed. He's just trying to save his daughter. Ironic, is it not? Your yokai turned out to be real in a manner of speaking. For the Alderman's killer is none other than Mayor Tenma. And the yokai at the scene, that too was Mayor Tenma. Or should I say, Ade Tenma Taro. Oh, this ain't even... Oh my god. It seems I must spell it all out for you. Mayor Tenma killed the Alderman in the Fox chamber, which was locked at the time. He then removed the warding charms from the Forbidden Chamber's door, but then fell unconscious from the blow the Alderman had delivered to his head. That's when his daughter Jinxie Tenma stumbled on the scene of the crime. Oh, jeez. Ugh. So the yokai Jinxie Tenma saw was her father possessed by Tenma Taro. Wow. But when we arrived on the scene, the mayor was found unconscious. How's that possible if he was supposed to have flown out the foyer window? Then what? Do you mean the maid of QB Jinxie Tenma was Tenma Taro? Oh. It's not that either! Oh my god. Oh. Huh. Oh man. Is Blackwell up to his tricks again? He's always up to something. I don't know what to say. Is the defendant a real life? He doesn't know either! So that rumor about Mayor 10 was true. I knew yokai were real. You mean you really did kill the alderman just so he could release Tenmataro? Well, he did kind of say he wanted to do that anyway, didn't he? Didn't he say that before, that he wanted to release Tenmataro? Maybe someone else said that. Nice, got everyone in the courtroom believing in yokai. Maybe this is not such a bad thing. It's Simon Says on steroids. This guy's on amphetamines. He wants to convict our client any way he can, even if it means blaming a yokai. Ah. Been going for like 2 hours here. I think I'm about ready to fill up my drinks here. The proverbial ducks are all in a row. You should now have no qualms about finding the accused guilty or baldness. This is one of the most bizarre cases in my entire career. Otherworldly, in fact. Can yokai even be prosecuted under our legal system? Objection. They cannot. Mayor Tenma is just pretending to be Tenmataro to protect his daughter. Thank you! That's what I'm saying. Plus, I already proved how a third party could have escaped from the locked room. A verdict at this point would be premature. Since both sides have raised valid points, I have no choice but to... Objection again?
Silence.
Oh, well, silence. Same difference. This is the dark age of law, where defense attorneys are not to be trusted. This is but a ploy to gain time for them to fabricate evidence. How will I sleep tonight? Knowing you will not let the sun rise on the mayor's day of reckoning. Justice done.
Objection.
Holy shit, this music. I won't fabricate any evidence.
Silence.
Then prove it by joining me. A night in the clink will ensure you will not succumb to temptation. How about I just promise not to succumb to anything? We have both evidence and a confession. The killer is this yokai before us. It is beyond dispute. So come on with it, man. A guilty verdict is all but... Whoa! Huh? What's wrong with him? Is he a robot? Prosecutor Blackwell, we've had enough of your hijinks. The foundation of justice is fair play, and you are in serious violation of that. Did he tase him? What in the devil was that? Fulbright, have you tampered with my shackles in some manner? Ha ha! It seems you found that quite shocking. It's my special jolt of justice device. Each press is a shocking reminder to behave. You shall pay for this. I, Simon Blackwell, vow to... Oh man. Your Honor! You need not fear now. I believe Prosecutor Blackwell will remain on his best behavior. A bit late with the reassurances, aren't we, Detective? Well, in that case, ahem. This concludes today's deliberations. The prosecution and defense will use this opportunity to further their investigations. This court is adjourned. And just like that. So indeed, we are going back to investigate. I maybe should have saved in the other slot. Hopefully I didn't mess up this recording in any way for any reason. So next time on PWAA Dual Destinies, we'll go to investigations day 2, I reckon.